Welcome to a South American adventure. Hello friends, it's me, Josh, and I couldn't be happier that you're here. Welcome to Passport to Obsession, the place where we find the most incredible, most delicious, most beautiful corners of this amazing world. And today, oh boy, today we are diving headfirst into a continent that is just bursting with life, color, and flavor, South America. I have always believed that travel is the best way to connect with people, with history, and let's be honest, with some really good food. It opens up your world in ways you can't even imagine, turning strangers into family and unfamiliar places into a second home. We're about to embark on a journey, a spectacular countdown of what I believe are the 10 must-see spots in South America. Think of this as our little secret list, a collection of places that will not just fill your camera roll, but will genuinely fill your soul. So if you're a fellow wanderluster, an adventure seeker, or maybe just someone who's a little curious about what's out there, you've come to the right place. Get comfortable, maybe grab a snack, I would, because we're about to explore destinations that are perfect for anyone with a craving for the extraordinary. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a place that feels like it's been pulled straight from a dream. We're going to Peru, to the heart of the Andes, to a place that whispers tales of an ancient empire, the magnificent Machu Picchu. Now, I've seen pictures, you've seen pictures, we've all seen the pictures. But let me tell you something. Nothing, and I mean nothing, can prepare you for the moment you see it with your own two eyes. You start to wander through the ruins and your mind just goes wild. Who lived here? How did they build this? They didn't have wheels for transport, no modern machinery, just pure human ingenuity and a deep connection to the land. You see the llamas, by the way. They're the unofficial groundskeepers, just casually photobombing everyone's pictures, munching on grass like they own the place. And you know what? They kind of do. So, why is it on the list? Because Machu Picchu is more than just a ruin. It's a journey. It's a testament to what humanity is capable of, and it's a powerful reminder of the incredible beauty of our planet. It's pure, unadulterated magic. All right, from the silent majesty of the mountains, we're heading to something a little louder. A lot louder, actually. For number 9, we find ourselves on the border of Argentina and Brazil, standing before the awesome, thundering power of Iguazu Falls. Friends, this is not just a waterfall. This is a force of nature so immense, so powerful, it makes you feel like a tiny ant. And I love that feeling. It's a reminder of who's really in charge. And you walk, and then you arrive at the main event. The Devil's Throat, Garganta del Diablo, and it earns its name. This is where the majority of the river's water plunges down in a U-shaped chasm. The spray creates a permanent cloud that rises hundreds of feet into the air, and rainbows are just everywhere. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. You just stand there, getting drenched, with your mouth wide open, unable to form a complete sentence. You'll see these adorable, mischievous coatis everywhere. They're like a cross between a raccoon and a monkey, and they will try to steal your snacks, so be warned. It's a paradise within a paradise. Okay, deep breath. We're leaving the thunderous roar of the falls behind and heading to a place of profound silence and surreal beauty. For number 8, we travel to the high plains of Bolivia to witness something that looks like it belongs on another planet, the Salar de Uyuni. This is the world's largest salt flat, and friends, it is one of the most visually stunning, mind-bending places I have ever been. It's like walking into a painting. You can take these hilarious photos where people look like they're standing on top of a giant water bottle or running from a toy dinosaur. But if you time your visit just right, during the rainy season from December to April, something truly magical happens. A thin layer of water covers the salt, and the entire landscape transforms into the world's largest mirror. I'm telling you, this is the good stuff. The sky is so perfectly reflected on the ground that it becomes impossible to tell where the earth ends and the heavens begin. You feel like you are walking on clouds floating in the sky. At night it gets even better. Because you're at a high altitude and there's zero light pollution, the stargazing is out of this world. Literally. With the ground reflecting the sky, you feel like you're suspended in the middle of the galaxy. Alright, for number 7, we are heading south. Way south. To the very tip of the continent, to a land of giants. I'm talking about Patagonia, Shared by Chile and Argentina, this is a region so wild, so dramatic, and so untamed, it feels like the land that time forgot. If you are an adventure seeker, if you love the great outdoors, this, my friends, is your Mecca. This is the Super Bowl of hiking. In the Chilean part, you have Torres del Paine National Park. This is the crown jewel. The park is a network of world-class hiking trails, the famous W&O treks, that take you through some of the most stunning scenery on the planet. You'll hike past lakes that are a color of blue you didn't know existed. Seriously, it looks like someone poured blue Gatorade into the mountains. You'll walk alongside massive glaciers, like the Gray Glacier, and you can even go ice trekking on it or take a boat to get up close. You can hear the ice cracking and shifting, a living, moving river of ice. It's a powerful reminder of the Earth's ancient history. And it's not just about the big mountains. It's the little things, too. The sight of a condor soaring effortlessly on the thermal winds with its massive wingspan. The guanacos, these elegant relatives of the llama, grazing peacefully on the plains. It's a place that is just bursting with life and beauty in every direction you look. From the wild, rugged ends of the earth, we're now diving headfirst into the heart of the party. For number 6, we're flying into one of the most vibrant, energetic, and flat-out beautiful cities on the planet. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, the Cidade Maravilhosa, the marvelous city. This is a city with a rhythm, a pulse, a heartbeat that is impossible to resist. You look up, and there he is. Christ the Redeemer with his arms outstretched, watching over the entire city from the top of Corcovado Mountain. And speaking of Sugarloaf Mountain, you have to take the cable car up. Going up for sunset is the move. You watch as the sun dips below the horizon, and the city lights begin to twinkle on one by one. It's pure romance. But Rio is so much more than its landmarks. It's the people, the cariocas. They have this infectious joy for life. You feel it on the beaches where everyone is playing soccer, volleyball, or just soaking up the sun with a caipirinha in hand. The beach is the city's living room. And the music. Samba is the soul of Rio. You have to go to a samba club. You don't have to know how to dance. Nobody cares. You just feel the music and move. It's impossible not to smile. We're at the halfway point, number 5, and for this one, we're leaving the mainland behind. We're heading about 600 miles off the coast of Ecuador to a place that changed the way we see the world. I'm talking about the enchanting, the legendary, the one and only Galapagos Islands, a place where the animals have no fear of humans. This isn't just a trip, it's an expedition. It's like stepping into a nature documentary. The animals here evolved for centuries with no natural predators, so they are completely unfazed by your presence. You'll be snorkeling in the crystal clear water, and suddenly you're surrounded by playful sea lions, zipping around you like underwater torpedoes. A giant sea turtle might glide gracefully past you. A penguin might swim by. Penguins at the equator, it's mind-blowing. But the showstoppers are the blue-footed boobies. And yes, their feet are really that blue. It's this brilliant, almost cartoonish shade of turquoise. You can watch their hilarious, clumsy-looking courtship dance. It's one of the most charming and funny things you will ever see in nature. The Galapagos is a protected national park and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and they take conservation very seriously. It's a shining example of how tourism and preservation can work together. Visiting here is a privilege, and it comes with a responsibility to be a respectful guest. From the wild wonders of nature, we're heading back to a city, but a city with a completely different flavor. For number 4, we land on the Caribbean coast of Colombia, in the impossibly romantic and colorful city of Cartagena. Friends, if you could bottle charm, it would smell like Cartagena. The heart and soul of the city is the walled city, the Ciudad Amurallada. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And as soon as you step through the ancient stone walls, you feel like you've traveled back in time, and the people are as warm as the weather. You'll see the famous palenqueras, women in vibrant dresses, skillfully balancing bowls of fresh fruit on their heads. They are an icon of the city, a symbol of its Afro-Caribbean heritage and resilience. As the sun begins to set, the city takes on a new magic. The thing to do is go to Café Del Mar, a bar built right on top of the ancient city walls. You grab a cocktail, listen to the chill-out music, and watch the sun dip into the Caribbean Sea. It is one of the all-time great sunset spots. And the food. Oh, the food is incredible. Being on the coast, the seafood is as fresh as it gets. Arepas de huevo, these delicious corn cakes filled with an egg and deep fried, are a must-try. I could eat about 5 of them right now. We're in the top 3, folks. And for this spot, we're going to one of the most extreme and otherworldly landscapes on Earth. We're heading back to Chile, but this time to the north, to the Atacama Desert. This is the driest non-polar desert in the world. It sounds harsh, and it is, but it is also one of the most hauntingly beautiful places you will ever see. It's like taking a trip to the moon, or Mars, without leaving the planet. You have the Valle de la Luna, the Valley of the Moon, and it looks exactly like its name suggests. Then you have the El Tatio geysers. You have to wake up super early, when it's still dark and freezing cold, to see them. But it is so worth it. At sunrise, as the cold morning air hits the hot steam, hundreds of geysers erupt from the ground. It feels like you're witnessing the birth of the planet. The Atacama has its own stunning salt flats, like the Salar de Atacama. This is home to 3 species of flamingos. Seeing these elegant, bright pink birds against the backdrop of the white salt flat and the deep blue sky is just an incredible sight. Because the Atacama is so dry and at such a high altitude, the air is incredibly clear. This makes it one of the best places in the entire world for stargazing. The sky at night is just, I don't have the words. It's a blanket of diamonds. We are at number 2, and it is a big one. A very, very big one. We're heading into the largest rainforest on Earth, the mighty Amazon. Spanning 9 countries, but with the largest part in Brazil and Peru, the Amazon isn't just a destination, it's a world. To enter the Amazon is to enter a realm where nature is completely and utterly in charge. From there, you take a boat, and as you travel deeper and deeper up the river, the sounds of the city fade away, replaced by the symphony of the jungle. The wildlife is, of course, the main event. You'll go on boat trips to spot pink river dolphins, these beautiful and mythical-looking creatures that swim in the murky waters. One of the most powerful experiences is meeting the indigenous communities that call the Amazon home. To learn about their way of life, their deep connection to the forest, and their traditions is a privilege. It's a reminder that this is not just a wilderness, it is a home. The Amazon is hot, it's humid, you will get bitten by bugs, and it will rain. But it is one of the most rewarding and transformative travel experiences you can have. It's a vital, breathing, essential part of our planet. And to experience it firsthand is an honor and adventure you will never forget. And here we are, number 1. The top spot on our list. For this, we are climbing high, high up into the Andes, to a place of myth, legend, and breathtaking beauty. We're on the border of Peru and Bolivia, at the highest navigable lake in the world, the majestic Lake Titicaca. Now you might be thinking, a lake? Number 1? But friends, this is no ordinary lake. This is a sacred sea in the sky, the cradle of Inca civilization. The first thing that strikes you is the blue. It is the deepest, most intense shade of sapphire blue you have ever seen. But what makes Lake Titicaca so special is its culture. One of the most unique and fascinating things you will ever see are the Uros floating islands. These are man-made islands, constructed entirely from the totara reeds that grow in the lake. To step onto one of these islands is a surreal experience. It's soft and spongy under your feet. The people are so welcoming, and they'll show you how they build and maintain their floating homes. It's an incredible testament to human ingenuity and adaptation. From the floating islands, you can take a boat to the more permanent, natural islands, like Tequile or Amantani. On Tequile Island, it's the men who are the master knitters. The quality of their weaving is recognized by UNESCO. Staying with a local family on Amantani Island is an experience I cannot recommend enough. You share meals with the family, you help them with their daily chores like farming quinoa and potatoes, and you learn about their lives. They are some of the kindest, most generous people I have ever met. In the evening, they might dress you up in their traditional clothes and take you to the community hall for a little fiesta with music and dancing. It's not for tourists. It's just what they do. It's a genuine, heartwarming connection. According to Inca mythology, Lake Titicaca is the birthplace of the sun, and the first Inca king, Manco Capac, rose from its waters. You can feel that sacred energy here. Watching the sunrise or sunset over the lake is a profoundly spiritual experience. The silence, the colors, the vastness of it all. It connects you to something ancient and powerful. It's the perfect blend of stunning natural beauty, fascinating living culture, and deep history. It's a place that touches your soul, and that, my friends, is why it's number one. And that's a wrap. Wow. From the misty peaks of Machu Picchu to the sacred waters of Lake Titicaca, what an incredible journey. South America is just one of those places, isn't it? It grabs you with its spectacular nature, its vibrant culture, its incredible history, and of course, its delicious food. But now, I want to hear from you. What's your favorite spot in South America? Is there a place that I missed that you think is an absolute must-see? Leave a comment down below and let's start a conversation. I read them all, I promise. If you enjoyed our little adventure today and you're hungry for more, please do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button for Passport to Obsession. Thank you so much for watching, for spending this time with me. It truly means the world. Until our next adventure, remember to travel, to eat, and to connect. I'll see you on the next one.